Okay, moving on to Rasika. Beena's role in the trailer looks quite layered and complex. How challenging was the character for you? I don't think there are any challenges for Rasika Dugal, given the kind of actor she is. So how effortless was it for you, Rasika?
I think it was very interesting because she is very mysterious, and I think it was very new to finally play a character. And I don't think roles like that are written for women where your sexuality is acknowledged at least. And Beena, I think, takes it to another level. But so you never know what's happening with her. I don't think she knows what's happening with her. She can be on this side or that side according to the day and the moment. And that was very interesting for me to play.
Shweta, any specific experience that you would like to share with everyone on being one of the women of Mirzapur?
I think the women of Mirzapur figured out that gun is not the only way to show power.
Okay.
And I think that's where the fun is. कि gun तो ठीक है लड़कों के पास हो सकती है या आप खरीद सकते हो. But it's a mind games. That survival of the fittest. That you figure out ways how to get things done. And all the women across, like even the mothers or even the other female characters, they all are very strong. So it feels nice that when you're part of a script where it's not only your character you're in love with, but you really want to know what happens to all these characters or what happens in the next episode. So even when we got screeners and when we were watching, I was glued and I felt so proud. And Mirzapur is my favorite series so far, not because I'm a part of it, but I really think it's pretty awesome. So, yeah.
Okay. Shreya, we heard that you learnt a few new things during the shoot of Mirzapur. So can you share those instances with the audience?
I'll be forever grateful to Mirzapur because yes, I did learn quite a few things. I've always been scared of two-wheelers. And when the director and the writers, when they told me that एक scene है मिर्ज़ापुर में जहाँ मुझे बुलेट चलानी है और मैं आगे और गुड्डू पीछे, I said मैं गुड्डू को लेके कैसे चलाऊँ बुलेट? I can barely manage myself, on a cycle. But I think every actor wants to take up a challenge, wants to overcome a fear. And I said, I'm going to do it. And very, very sincerely for a month, I have practiced every day from a cycle to like a Vespa to a bullet. And I enjoyed that scene so much. I don't know how much Ali enjoyed it.
I should answer that question.
Come on, I wasn't bad. But for me, that was really exciting that I, was able to enjoy it and be present, and hopefully it's turned out well. And also, I would never want to use one, but small things like loading a gun and just understanding that mechanism. So yeah, and I'm really happy to be here with the whole cast because ये पहली बार शायद हुआ है कि हम सब इकट्ठे बैठे हैं. So thank you for making it happen.
Amit, tell us your experience shooting with the Power Pack team once again after Inside Edge.
यार आई थिंक आप किसी टीम के साथ काम करते हो और वो आपको जब रिपीट करते हैं तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. ऐसा लगता है कि आपने पहले वाले में कोई अच्छा किया है. बट एक फनी स्टोरी है. आई थिंक इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग आई ऑडिशन फॉर मुन्ना. या और ऑब्वियसली मैं क्यूट नहीं हूँ यार. तो मुन्ना मिला नहीं. फिर आई थिंक करण ने मुझे किसी इनसाइड एज की दारू पार्टी में बोला कि एक कैमियो है, करेगा क्या? मैंने कहा हाँ, तू जो बोलेगा मैं करूँगा.
अच्छा वो आप दारू पी रहे थे उस समय.
तो बहुत मज़ा आया. आई थिंक आने वाले सीज़न में भी बहुत मज़ा आएगा, हम सभी को आएगा. और मोस्टली मैं सबको जानता हूँ, मतलब अगर पर्सनली नहीं जानता हूँ तो बहुत काम देखा हुआ है. देर ऑल ब्रिलियंट. तो और एज अ फैमिली जैसा एटमॉस्फेयर हो गया अभी एक्सेल के साथ, क्योंकि महीनों काम करना पड़ता है साथ में. तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है यार, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
Okay, Harshita, this is the last question to you. You've had a fair amount of experience, working on television series. How different is it shooting for a digital streaming series?
Well, TV gets monotonous at times because it runs for very long, for a long period of time. But I think a digital series gives you a room for performance. Like, it just has that vibe to it. And plus, when I met these people, I was like, I have to be a part of it. So this was my first web thing I ever did, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think, it gives you a room for performance. I think creativity for everybody, like writer, actor, or anybody, which gets restricted in TV at some point. So that's what digital does to you.
Okay, so we open the floor for questions from the media now. Can we?
Yeah, hi, this is Sohail.
Yes.
Congratulations to the entire team of Mirzapur. My question is to Ritesh. The trailer is awesome actually, or the promotion you can say is excellent actually. मतलब जो बड़ी बड़ी फिल्में होती है, I think so कि उनका promotion भी इस तरह नहीं होता, because we have been seeing जिस तरह की hoardings लगी है, and I think so every actor will agree to that thing कि इस तरह की hoarding शायद उन्होंने कभी इस तरह महसूस नहीं की. Individual hoardings also what are they? My question is कि मिर्ज़ापुर की कुछ डिटेलिंग्स आप बताओगे कि ये किस तरह की मतलब ये सीरीज़ है, कितने एपिसोड में रहेगी, किस तरह से रिलीज़ करेंगे, और वन थिंग अबाउट द सेंसरशिप एक्चुअली कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ गाइडलाइंस आर देयर फॉर द सेंसरशिप एक्चुअली, यू नो.
आई थिंक आपने काफ़ी सवाल एक ही सवाल में पूछ लिए, तो मुझे आई हैव टू रिमेंबर एंड से नाउ द ये जो जितने होर्डिंग्स लगे और जो मार्केटिंग आई कांट टेक
इट वाज एन appreciation actually.
No, thank you. But I would like to take credit for that. The credit for that goes to the team at Amazon. There's Tim Gaurav and the entire team which plans this. I think हमारा काम है एक compelling जैसे एक story होती है to make every story. Marketing हम हर तरीके से करते हैं. Now the best thing we can do is how can you create an urgency for some content which is good. I think which is what the team at Amazon have mastered, that whatever happens they know that जो ये show है ये theaters में नहीं लगने वाला है. It is going to be an individual viewing from your homes. It's the kind of the format is अलग के way they are wanting you to get into the show, and the kind of viewing जैसे होती है जो online platform पे, it is more binge watching. So it's not that एक episode आपने आज देखा और फिर 2 हफ्ते के बाद एक आएगा या अगले fortnight के बाद. However, I think so they have to make sure, I think so they know best about why are they doing this kind of marketing, because I think they're trying to draw the maximum urgency or draw attention, and once you get into the first episode their target is going to be that you don't leave off till you finish the 9th. So answering your next question, इसमें 9 episodes है. जैसे मैंने पहले भी कहा कि the kind of characters you see in it, जो format है इसकी writing की, it's not that you can finish it in 100 minutes or 90 minutes or 120. All the characters grow on to you. You want to see more of them, and that's how the writers room runs. यहाँ पे काफ़ी टाइम समय जाता है एक्चुअली राइटिंग में ही, ऑलमोस्ट 9 to 12 months जाते हैं फ्रॉम द टाइम द स्टोरी बाइबल इज रिटन. बाइबल के बाद इट टेक्स ऑलमोस्ट 9 to 12 months टू फ्लैश आउट द स्क्रीन प्ले एंड देन यू गेट इनटू. सो आई थिंक द होल प्रोसेस इज डिफरेंट. गाइडलाइन सेंसरशिप तो मैंने वो पहले भी कहा कि you have to be responsible. There is no guideline. ऐसे नहीं कि विजय और anybody from Amazon tells us कि आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते. The creative is left completely to us, but you have to, whatever you do, it has to be organic, it has to be true. It should not be forced. The minute it is forced, it will stand out, and then it won't be true, and you won't identify with it. So like when you've seen in Inside Edge, उसकी जो authenticity, if you see the drugs, you see the power play which goes on in it, in terms of all the betting and the characters. So it's very different. मिर्ज़ापुर में एक अलग है, एक authenticity. It's set in the heartland of the country. वहाँ पे guns का mafia. It's a story about, I would say it in my perspective, it's two brothers who are underdogs and who want to rise to power, and they use another alternate medium. They use the underworld to gain that power. That attracts them. So there are different ways. So I think we have stayed true to what the story is.
Ritesh, one more question is like as a producer.
और question आपका?
नहीं बस ठीक है. One last from my side. Mike शायद आएगा नहीं. As a producer, you've made so many films. How do you see the entire market of web series, like in this coming years actually?
I think it's going to grow. It's definitely the next step for content. And like I said, it's not that cinema will ever go away. I don't want it to. But I really feel that this medium offers you to tell stories which cannot be told in a format which is existing in theaters. And it's not that you won't see. We are doing shows which will be large screen, but the kind of narrative it is, the kind of story it is, the way the characters are written, you cannot finish them. Those characters go on. They can't be dead and over in that 90-minute format. So I think it's exciting times, because as writers, as creators, as directors, you're going to be able to do both. Like here you've seen Guru, Karan, including Puneet and Vineet. They're writing for films and they're writing for this format, for the online digital format. And likewise as directors, you're telling stories in both platforms. So I think it's good times for every creator right now.
रितेश, here Amit from दैनिक भास्कर, या न्यूज़पेपर. एक तो मतलब न्यूज़ आई थी कि मतलब सरकार जो है वो वेब सीरीज वगैरह को भी सेंसर के दायरे में लाने जा रही है, उनकी कोशिश है. तो ये कोशिश को मतलब क्या वेब सीरीज भी सेंसर के दायरे में आनी चाहिए?
नहीं, I am not for censorship. We are in fact fighting for censorship to go away from even movies. It is not existing in TV till today. So I think first they'll need to take towards what they're going to do with TV. They can't just jump on and say on digital. If they're allowing you self-censorship on the TV medium for broadcast, I think the same should apply. And I don't think there's anything in content today which is not available. If they start censoring, then your content won't travel. Today, because of Amazon, our show is going to 200 countries. We as filmmakers, writers, actors are being discovered in various countries. We have an Emmy nomination which has never happened before. So I think because you stay true to content, the minute you start trying to forcefully cut something which is organically true to it, you're going to hamper creativity. So I don't think that should come in, and I don't think they're going to. I've also read it like you, but like I said, many things are just to be read and ignored.
अगला सवाल विजय जी से था. कि हम लोगों ने सुना था कि मतलब एक तांडव करके वेब सीरीज है कन्हैया कुमार पे, वो आपने अली अब्बास जफर साहब को शायद दिया था कि वो मतलब बनेगी या बनने वाली है. उस पर कुछ क्या स्टेटस है बता सकें?
तो we have a lot of shows in development. I can't comment on any one show that is in development because the process of development, as Ritesh explained, is a pretty long one. And so, yes, what I can confirm is we are working with Ali, but what the show is and what it's all about is not stuff that we're ready to announce just yet.
अगला सवाल टिम से था, टिम लिस्ले से. कि मतलब नेटफ्लिक्स जो है वो मंथली 800, 900 या 650 उनका सब्सक्रिप्शन रेट है, लेकिन आप लोग एक साल का 999 में दे रहे हो. तो मतलब इतने कम रेट पे क्या मतलब आप लोग कैसे कर पा रहे हो, एंड क्या ये प्रॉफिटेबल होगा? If you can मतलब translate somebody subtitle.
He'll have to translate your question.
We are winning hands down.
You should put subtitles in your question.
So Amazon Prime is all about providing the best value in retail and video experience. And as I said, we're seeing some of the highest engagement rates in Prime in India than anywhere in the world, and Prime Video is driving that. So it's at 129 rupees a month. It's an unbeatable value with the selection we're providing. Even a show like Mirzapur, for that, customers are going to sign up for that show. And all you have to do is start a free trial, and it's just 129 rupees a month. So that's what we focus on, delivering great value to our customers. And we're going to continue doing that, providing the selection that we're providing. And really importantly today, it's here about talking about having this platform that we have for content creators, actors, directors, to create groundbreaking, world-class entertainment. This really is, I can tell you, lots of great stuff is happening in entertainment in the world. I just came from Mexico, where we launched a great original, Un Extraño en Amigo. And it's very exciting all around the world. And there's no place more exciting than India. You know, the history and film here, and to take those cinematic productions and put them in TV, and as Ritesh said, to then develop the characters the way this show does and other shows that we're making do, is very exciting. So we're going to keep doing that, and we can do that and provide it at an unbeatable value like we are.